3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 975. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support it, you can do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. I also forgot to mention that if you feel called to as well, ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. But only if you feel called to, of course. So, starting with interpreting the number 975. Could be possible that 974, the one before this one, could be significant for you. Only take that if it resonates, but the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. There could be someone or something in your life, whether it's on the inside, a thought, a feeling, a belief, or something outside of you, a relationship, a job, etc. It could be someone or something that you're being called to release or to let go, knowing and trusting that it's not only for your highest good, but it is also for the highest good of all. I feel for this reading, this number 9, what's standing out to me is trusting that your own life, your own decisions, your own words contributes to the collective. Trust and believe in your impact and your influence, even if it's subtle or not obvious. Not everybody's going to tell you when you had a positive or negative effect on them. Maybe that's why it's important to trust that anything you say or do does matter, because it does impact other people. The number 7 is about wisdom, finding deeper meaning, expanding your awareness and your consciousness. I kind of got a little fixated on this eye here on the table. I feel that your intuition is guiding you, your inner voice is guiding you to learn something, maybe to trust something on a deeper level. I feel, actually, it's really, really interesting that I got fixated on the eye of the sun, because the sun is about illumination, awareness. So I do feel that your intuition is trying to reveal something to you. And this could be something about yourself, someone in your life, a job, politics, it could literally be anything. But it does feel like your intuition knows something that you might not be consciously aware of yet. It could be something that is in your subconscious, something that you are deep down unknowingly aware of. Yeah, I'm really, really feeling like even if your mind isn't aware, your intuition, your instincts definitely are. And the number 5 is about change and transformation. I'm feeling the word transition come through. Happens every now and then, not all the time. But there is a change. Whether it's something on the inside, something on the outside, through letting someone or something go. There is a change. And even if this is someone or something outside of yourself, it will change you on the inside. But I feel like it's for the better. I was definitely feeling positive change when I first started talking about number 5. Adding up these numbers, the number 9 plus 7 is 16, and 16 plus 5 is 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. There was a reading that I recorded. It was either the one before this one, 974, or 973. Actually, I think it's 973, for obvious reasons, potentially. But the number 3 is about expressing yourself, whether it's through words or art. It feels like this number is about aligning more with who you truly are, what you think, feel, and believe, bringing your inner world out. And I'm really just getting this general feeling of being more open. Not only about who you are, but what you receive, whether it's good or bad, as a consequence of being authentic. The number 3 can also be about healing and growing. It can also be about investing in someone or something over a long period of time. Only take what resonates. I'm going to move into the cards portion of this reading. I'm going to start with the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. And I just saw the number 1, 2, 3 on the timer, which, if you've been around, you know for me, that number is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. And I really can't shake this feeling that someone's ancestors are definitely present for this reading for you. Maybe this could be about family relationships, or a specific family relationship, where you live, something to do with your home life or your job, your sense of safety and security. And I'm thinking about your root chakra and how the Devil card in tarot is linked to the root chakra. And the Devil is about feeling chained or bound or trapped in some way. So I feel that your ancestors are coming through to help you free yourself from a situation in your life and from your own mind. I think they are encouraging you to heal so you can see things more clearly and make the decisions that you need to make to find a way out. To find a way out. So let's go ahead and draw out one of these cards. Okay, so I have, it says focus on children. It says pregnancy, birth, and adoption. Whether you have children or not, I personally believe that everybody's ancestors are wanting to take their own impact more seriously, their own words, their own choices, because of how it affects future generations. And I just saw the number 333 on the timer. There's something here about your impact on future generations, using your voice, healing and growing, and not giving up on something. Whether it's yourself, something outside of yourself. There could be something here that the universe and your spirit guides want you to stay committed to. And if you do have children, or if you do work with children, I feel like this reading is even more important for you because your impact is more direct. Especially if you're a parent. I feel that is who this reading is the most relevant for, if you're a parent. I'm going to read the card from the inside of the guidebook here. I did see the number 432 on the timer, another sign to trust everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to trust that I feel called to read from the guidebook for a reason. Let me just find where this card is. Here it is. It says, a blend of cultures, religions, and histories have merged to make Jamaica a country known for its magic, spirituality, and music. The distinct spirituality that emerged in Jamaica was a response to the harsh reality of slavery and displacement. Religion in Jamaica can combine African and Christian elements, have no separation between the divine and the earthly, and speak out against oppression. Remember when I was talking about the devil and freeing yourself? You could be in an environment or a situation that feels, or really is, oppressive, and your ancestors are here to encourage you to fight against the oppression. But of course in a safe way, depending on your situation. It says, above all, the importance of family shines through. Children are often cared for by the extended family, and there are many traditions around pregnancy and birth. Spiritual traditions have evolved to help the people of Jamaica reclaim their ancestral connections while growing a proud and unified cultural identity. The Ancestors Speak portion says, babies, pregnancy, and children are being highlighted for you when this card appears. You may have been considering conceiving, fostering, or adopting a child. This card is giving you a heads up to let you know that there is a child who wants to come to you and your family. This child doesn't have to be your biological child. It could be a niece, nephew, adopted child, stepchild, or foster child. And the divinatory meaning says, if you already have children or grandchildren, this card is a reminder for you to connect with them and spend more time with your family. Of course, if you can, family dynamics it's not always perfect. It says, children are a blessing. They really do heal people and bring family members together in a positive way. Look at the children in your life and be thankful for the amazing gift they are to you. If you have children who have passed away, this card confirms that they are safe, happy, and still. They love you very much. I'm going to now draw out a couple of cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot to see what else wants to come through to add to what your ancestors, in particular, it could be other spirit guides involved, but probably made it clear at this point that ancestors are very present. We're going to see what else they want to say about the children in your life or future generations for you. We have the Sun in reverse. I get this real, one second. So, remember at the start of this reading, I was talking about the sun on the table and how it's about illumination, and that's what it means for me with tarot too, and when it's reversed. Right now I'm seeing the illumination card from the Prisma Visions tarot, which isn't a traditional tarot card, but it does feel like confirmation that there is something that is still in the dark. There's something you don't know that you're not aware of. And I feel like it could be because a sense of hopelessness that you may feel. Let's go ahead and draw out another one of these cards. You have death. And in this death card, actually, I wanted to show you, we have the moon, which there is a separate card dedicated to the moon, and that's usually about being in a dark and uncertain situation and using the light of the moon, or in a, less metaphoric way, using your emotions to light the way forward. Not necessarily how you feel, but understanding how you feel to help you find the way forward. It could be really important for somebody to spend more time reflecting and thinking and analyzing your own mind, especially with the number 7 and 975. I think that letting yourself reflect more, I think whatever is, your intuition wants to reveal to you is something within you. I just burped. I think there is some sort of darkness that needs to be released to help you see things more clearly, to see yourself more clearly, whether, it's your values, your worth, your strengths, your weaknesses. You deserve to understand yourself on a deeper level, to have a more positive impact on either the children in your life or just future generations. The Death card, it really made me think of the number 5 with change and transformation, because death is an ending, a big ending. Could be literal, could be metaphorical. Most of the time it's more metaphorical, but you take it however it resonates. I think that there is a way of thinking, feeling, or believing that keeps you stuck in a cycle that needs to be released or changed or transformed or transmuted. Let me see this card real quick. So the Sun card, I believe, has the number 19 on it. 1 plus 9 is 10. Which, for me, is confirmation that your spirit guides are near. So it's not just your ancestors. Definitely your ancestors, but I feel that there are other light beings trying to support you and communicate with you. In the number 10, 1 plus 0, the number 1, of course, that number is about trusting yourself. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it with the root chakra and how that's about your sense of safety and security, I feel like what will help you feel more safe and secure is learning how to be more, or to feel more safe and secure in who you are. Especially since we were talking about authenticity earlier, and we're 3 minutes into recording this second segment. I think it's very clear to me that it's important to reflect more on how you feel, like how you think, so you can understand how you doubt yourself and underestimate yourself in ways that make you feel unsafe and insecure, that could have a negative impact on future generations. But don't be hard on yourself for being imperfect. Just let yourself recognize maybe where there could be some improvements, some self-care, some inner transformation. The Death card has the number 13 on it, which is interesting because I see the number 13 as a sign of good luck and good fortune. When you make change in your life to change your luck or your fortune or whatever, it does take time. It takes time for things to align in a way that benefits you. That feels like a payoff. So whatever changes you feel called to go through or that you're currently going through, it could be really important to be patient with yourself and the process. And I think trusting the universe and yourself more will make it easier to be more patient. Number 13, 1 plus 3 is 4, which is about, peace and stability, and it's ancestors too. They're very present here with you. I mean, there's a general strong spiritual presence here. And I just saw 555 on the timer, which we already established that means change and transformation. So it really strongly feels like the spirit realm, light forces, are encouraging you, no matter how hard or brutal it is, to let go of people, places, and things that make you doubt yourself in a way that makes you feel unsafe and insecure. I think what you're not aware of is how powerful your own inner dialogue actually is, how powerful your mind is, your perspectives, the way that you think. This could be an opportunity to take ownership and control over your own mind. I think that's just the right word. And your own thoughts, because when you have control over your own thoughts, you are in control of your own life. Not everything, of course, but you have more control than not when you take ownership for your own thoughts. The way that I look at it is your thoughts define how you feel, and how you feel defines what you believe. And your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs ultimately define your choices. And that's why I think it's so important to take ownership of your thoughts, to really understand yourself that deeply, so you are always in control of your own decisions and ultimately your own reality. You don't want to move forward making decisions out of frustration or ignorance or confusion or anything like that, because you don't deserve that. Your kids don't deserve that, or kids that you work with, or future generations don't deserve that. And if you do decide to move forward, taking ownership, healing, and understanding yourself on a deeper level, you deserve to be recognized and respected for that. If that doesn't apply already. It's just very clear here that there is a big change internally, definitely, maybe externally, that you're being called to make to have a positive impact on the kids in your life or future generations. And I think that this big change is going to bring a lot of important things to light for you. I don't know if you can hear that dog barking outside, but usually whenever I hear a dog barking, that's a sign about the universe and your spirit guides wanting to bring your attention to something. And it's really hard to ignore that it's about the sun in reverse. Your intuition is really, 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 and your spirit guides trying to show you something. And it's going to require you to look inward to see it.